moving on to the next question. What do you see as the biggest challenge for any ethanol producer in India today, be it from molasses or grain?
Yeah, correct question. I mean, the biggest challenge today is the availability of the feedstock, availability of the raw material.
Right.
And at a price which is affordable for the industry.
Mm-hmm.
Because today you know that the ethanol prices are decided by the Government of India.
Right.
But the raw material price, particularly grain price or the molasses price, is not controlled. So we have to have feedstocks which are available at the affordable price.
Mm-hmm.
So whether it is sugarcane syrup, molasses, grains. And if you look at the requirement of ethanol beyond the 20% blending program,
Mm-hmm.
we may not have sufficient raw materials available. So probably we will have to in future go for additional kind of feedstocks,
Okay.
which can be grown in our country,
Mm-hmm.
such as sugar beet or sweet sorghum, which can be supplementary to the industry, or even cassava also.
All right.
So this kind of feedstocks, if they can be developed, depending on the geographical region of our country, depending on the climatic conditions, these crops can be grown and they can be very helpful to the distillery industry in future as supplementary feedstock, which can be made available at affordable price. So it can be a win-win situation for the farmers which are going to produce them, and as well as for the industry if they have at affordable price to produce ethanol at the price which is controlled by the Government of India. It will be win-win situation for both of them.
We have come to the last question, and me myself being a professional, but more than that a student, would like to understand from you your advice for the sugar and distilling industry, and then to the young professionals who are entering into this system, sir.
For sugar and distillery, today it is an integrated kind of complex.
Right.
And because of this integration, we have good flexibility also.
True.
So if we have good price for ethanol, we can divert more sugar to produce ethanol.
Mm-hmm.
If in future probably if the sugar price goes up, we can produce more sugar also. So because of the integrated nature of this, particularly the distilleries which are attached with the sugar industry, we have this advantage. Of course, whenever you plan a distillery project in a sugar mill, attached to a sugar mill, you should be very careful about the capacity of the distillery industry which you are going to install.
All right.
So you should do good calculations of what quantity of the feedstock which can be made available from your sugar mill. And apart from the raw material, there is one more important factor which plays an important role in the cost of production of ethanol, is the quantity of fuel which is available, or the bagasse which is available.
Right.
So all these calculations have to be made properly so that you have an industry which will not face problem in the future.
All right.
For grain-based industry also, today we have a concept coming up called as multi-fed kind of distillery industry attached to a sugar mill. So we run it on syrup in the season. Then for few days we can run it on the BAV molasses. But still, if you have shortage of feedstock, you can have a grain also. So we can design the distillery plant in such a way that it will run on grain also in the off season. But again, in this case, the fuel is also important. Today the price of fuel is also increasing. So you have to be very careful about the availability of the fuel. So today in some cases we are designing a plant in such a way that we take into account the most important factor of availability of the fuel.
Right.
And then of course the availability of the raw material. So depending on this we decide the capacity of the distillery, and then we will not face any problem in the future.
All right, sir.
As you know, the industry is going very rapidly, and we require trained manpower to run the plant. Trained manpower to run the plant very efficiently. So efficiency is the most important aspect, and for this we require trained manpower.
Right.
We require young professionals, young chemical engineers, young biotechnologists, young alcohol technologists, microbiologists. They can contribute to run the industry efficiently. So this is growing rapidly. As per my knowledge, the remuneration in this industry is also quite good. Today we have about, as per my knowledge, about 600 odd units of distillery industry. Every unit may require about 80 to 100 trained people. So there is a good scope for the people to come and make their career in this industry. So I want the young, hard-working, dynamic, enthusiastic people to come, and as far as the technology is concerned, as far as the developments which are taking place in this industry, it is very interesting, and therefore it will be very helpful for the young people to learn more and to contribute to this industry.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful session. It was indeed very, experience to talk to you in person, though we have met at multiple forums, multiple times. Thank you for taking us through the journey, and also, giving your insight on how the industry should operate, what are the factors we should, take into consideration, how a holistic solution is very important and not only a product matters for the optimization and the profit maximization for any of the plant owner. So with this, we come to an end of this insightful session with Shri S.B. Patil sir, and we would like to conduct these kind of sessions many more. So I thank you again, sir, on behalf of the Catalyst Group, and thank you for your time, sir. Have a good day.
It is my pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.